Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Uzoma Obilor with an arm day workout for you guys, biceps and triceps. The very first exercise I chose to do was the sitting preacher curl machine, just to warm my biceps up and get my pump going. My very first set, I put two 25-pound plates on, so 50 pounds, and I will increase the weight as I continue. Posing in between sets, that's advice from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do it, no matter how it looks. So my second set, I added another 25-pound plate. And this would be my third set where I added another 25-pound plate. So 4 plates on there. One thing to keep in mind during any arm exercise is that your elbows should stay completely still throughout the whole motion, going up and going down. They should always stay still. They should never move. Alright, so here's my fourth set. I got 5 plates on there, but I'm doing a drop set now. And I'll burn out, then I'll strip a weight, then I'll burn out and I'll strip a weight, and then I'll burn out and I'll strip the weight, all the way until the weight's all gone. And I do this because it's just like major time under tension. It's like it forces your body into the state where it builds muscle. You got blood, oxygen, glycogen just pumping to that muscle, and it's just ripping muscle fibers, and all you got to do is go home and eat and just rebuild that shit and get them gains, like you see right there. I'm a big believer in drop sets. I almost do them. You'll see throughout this whole video I pretty much do drop sets after I do my progression sets. So yeah, here, a little bit more posing in between the sets. Thank you, Arnold. And now we're moving on to triceps. So these are some lying down skull crushers with the dumbbells. I do a variation with them. I do about, maybe a good guideline would be like 10 like that, coming down towards your head, and then I'll do 10 across my chest like this. And it just gets you, targets a different angle of the triceps, and it's hard, man. It's good shit. I said to do 10 for each, but honestly, I don't even count my reps anymore. I just strictly go off of feel. I look for that feeling of burning and like the tightness, and once I feel that, I just keep going a little bit more. It's like that's what you're supposed to feel when you work out, so I kind of go for that every rep. That's how you know when it's working. Notice that my elbows are still. I don't move my elbows, because if I move my elbows, my shoulders will compensate, or some other body part will compensate, and it won't be my triceps lifting the weight. So elbows must be still. Focus on following the same path that you go down and following it as you come up. Like, it shouldn't be a jerky movement. It should be very smooth. It should be clean. It should be one motion. You're going to hear me talk a lot about this concept, and because this is like my philosophy on lifting, so you're going to hear a lot more about it throughout this whole video. So now we're back to biceps, and it's just going to be simple, basic, straight bar curls. My first set, I put 2 25-pound plates on. And look at me, I'm trying to keep my elbows still as I go down and as I come up. They stay still, because if I move them, something else is in control of the workout. You got to be in control of the workout throughout the whole workout. You got to keep your biceps, the main muscle, moving the weight. So keep your elbows still. Alright, and so for my second set, it looks like I added 10 pounds to each side, which actually was a little too heavy for me. So I ended up taking them right back off and just burning out with 25 pounds on each side. See, I'm not an ego lifter, because I lift strictly for feel. Like, if I don't feel like my biceps are in control, I don't feel like my biceps are getting pumped as they would with lighter weight or something when I have more control, I'm quick to take the weight off. I don't mind, because I'm good at contracting my muscles. Oh, look, here's a, this is like just a major set. I started out with 10 pounds on each side. Burned out, added 10 more pounds on each side, burned out, added 10 more, and I'm going to burn out again, but I don't even think I could really hit it. And then I strip them off and burn out. Once again, it's like major hypertrophy. My muscles are getting pumped. It's just time under tension. It forces my muscle into a state of growth, because once I go home and eat, them motherfuckers about to get built. All right, so now we're moving on to close grip bench press. My first set, I got 45s on each side. I do this movement really slow like all my other exercises to keep the tension on the triceps. Once I push that weight off the rack, I never stop pushing up. I never stop resisting the weight. This right here will be my third set. I was just going up by 10-pound increments on each side. And this right here would be my fifth set, which I'm going to make a drop set. So think of it like this. When you push the weight off the rack, that's when like you engage the muscle the most. It's when you push the weight off the rack. Like right here, boom, push. That's when your triceps get flexed the most, when you push it off. So why not push during the whole workout? That's why I always resist the weight. It's like I'm always pushing up, always pushing up, always pushing up. If you're always pushing up, your triceps never get a fucking break. That goes for every workout. That concept I just said goes for every single workout, every body part, everything. They never get a break. I'm always pushing up, always contracting it, keeping the tension on the tricep. Follow the same path down that you follow up. Ooh, a little bit of dance move form. God damn. Swaggy. I'm just playing. Here we go. Moving on to some supersets for the triceps. This is just, standard stuff. Got the rope. Tricep extensions. Easy. Here we walk over to some other tricep push downs with this little curved bar. And look, I did superset these, so I'll just go back and forth. After hitting the ropes, I'll come over to the bar and hit that. But there was no number or weight or anything that I was really set on doing. I strictly go for the feel. I look for the burning. I look for the pumping. I look for the tightness. I look for all that. That indicates to me that I'm doing a good job. I don't need a certain set of numbers or a certain number of reps, because none of those things are special. Your body doesn't care about that. Your body cares about the feeling. So that's what I go for. A little bit of posing in between sets. I like that shit. So bam, I did about 4 sets of these, maybe 4 or 5 sets. And on the last set, yes, I did do a little drop set because that shit's healthy as fuck. Here we go on to my, you can't just leave biceps out of it. So the biceps get a little superset too. So this is a little unorthodox. You don't really see many people do it, but I fuck with it. Look at that, biceps still. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Elbows still. No matter what exercise it is, elbows gotta stay still. You see that focus on the bicep? I never lose that tension because my elbows stay still. Then we go to these close grip rope curls. Look how my hands are positioned. I like to make it feel like that rope is a bar. That's just how I grab it. And elbows still once again. Completely focusing on the bicep, always lifting up, always resisting the weight, always, because that's what keeps the tension on the biceps. I'm sorry I keep repeating that, but that shit is so key to getting the gains. That is like the shortcut. People always asking like, what's the secret? That's the fucking secret, the mind-muscle connection, and this is how you force it. Always resist the weight. I'm going to get into more of that in my other videos and stuff, so if you stay tuned, I'm really going to drill that shit into your head because that is freaking key. This is probably my 4th or my 5th set, and it was a drop set, as you could see. Kept on decreasing the weight. Bam, back to the curls, rope curls right away. And that looked like a heavy set. My form didn't look the best. Lighten the weight for the drop set, bam, burnout. Lighten the weight again, burnout. Elbows still, always. Practicing what I preach, goddamn. And that's like the end of the workout right there. Now you just get a little pose off, show you what the game's looking like. Thank you for watching. I'm definitely going to post a lot more shit, and let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback. And, if this is too boring for you, some guy just talking throughout the whole video, let me know. Just give me some feedback. Let me know what you want. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. God bless. Bam.